All right, y'all. So let's discuss the movie Straw. Was I triggered? Hell yeah. Did I like it? Absolutely. I felt like it was one of the best Tyler Perry movies that he has filmed, directed, produced, wrote. The movie was awesome. It's so many takeaways from this movie. Like, we could be here all day talking about it, but I know y'all don't have time, and neither do I. But let me just tell you my few takeaways from it. The first takeaway is mental health. A lot of us are walking on a thin line of being mentally stable and losing our shit. Let's not even act. And that's real. My second takeaway is grace. I don't think we give each other enough grace in this world. I remember just a couple of weeks ago, I was on the phone calling the vendor about something, and I can sense something was going on with this person. Never met her in my life. I said, "Hey sis, how you doing today?" She said, "I'm good." I said, "No, how are you doing really?" And she just started breaking down. She started talking about being a single mother, how hard it was, how she has to get up and work, how this girl, she basically was in love and did not know how to navigate those feelings and still trying to be an amazing mother to her daughter. Baby, we done all been there. After that, I gave her my phone number. I offered my support. Don't know her. And now we talk. She has literally called me and just like, "Hey, I'm having a moment. I need to talk." Girl, let's talk. And lastly, y'all, you don't know how you're going to deal with a situation. People go into total shock, okay? And not to be, I ain't trying to do no spoiler alerts, but for those who know what we realize at the end of the movie. Imagine you going through that and having a routine and just waking up like it's a normal day, but the whole time you are going through some real shit, but you're just trying to deal with it. That's hard. That's difficult for anyone. And then to deal with the series of events that she had to deal with that day, it was like a domino effect. So here's the thing. I have been there. I can relate to that in so many ways that it ain't even funny. One thing we need to get back to is the sense of being community and offering community and support to one another. I was that person, like, I didn't want my kid to stay with no one because I was like, I don't want her to be hurt. I don't want to put her in a situation where, someone is doing something to her and it affects her childhood and stuff like that. Even that thought process, although it is a safe way to think for your child, is also from trauma. Our children do not need to inherit that. We need help, get the damn help. I can recall a moment where I asked this lady at the daycare, I was like, "Hey, do you keep kids?" Because my daughter loved her. And she said, "Yeah, I keep her." And I was like, "How much do you charge?" She was like, "Nothing." I was like, and she said, "Listen, you're going to have to trust somebody because you need the help." Guess what? She's still in my life. My daughter's 18. She was 2 at the time. I was open to receiving the help. Some of us not there. I can go on and on and on, but I will say that we need to work harder at being there for each other. We need to work harder at grace. And we need to work harder at asking a person, "How are you really?" All right, that's my 2 cents. I love y'all and have an amazing day.